What's the easiest entries that are non-zero that you might ever touch in a diagonal? 1. Do you know what we call that matrix? Yep. It's literally the matrix equivalent of the number 1, because if you multiply a matrix by the identity matrix, guess what happens? Not a damn thing. It's the multiplicative identity. So we're going to call this definition 3.7. It's called the identity matrix. So we actually give it a special name because it's such a beautiful thing. What do you notice about the structure of this thing? Is it more rows than columns, more columns than rows, or is a square? Not only is it square, but it's also diagonal matrix whose diagonal entries are equal to 1. The moment I tell you it's a diagonal matrix, what do you immediately know about the non-diagonal entries? So this is called beating a fly with a sledgehammer. We've already said that it's diagonal, but I'm just going to make it really, really clear. The non-diagonal entries must be 0 by definition. So let's go ahead and write I sub n. What does I sub n look like? How many rows, how many columns? N rows, n columns. All the diagonal entries are 1. Everything else in that matrix has, aka the non-diagonal matrix are 0. They're all 0. The way that we define this thing entry by entry via piecewise definition is we say what? What must be true if I have the ith row and the kth column of the identity matrix? Yeah, 1 if I equals k, and if what? Yep.